It's showtime at Homestead, Miami.
Andre Baranowskis at the line, steals it in the Indy 250.
Line if the back in trouble, let it go. Gordon's in the wall, jumps right around.
Side by side on the final lap, coming to the checkered flag.
Steve Morgan, the last lap pass, and the victory in Las Vegas. Welcome to the NOFSRL. What time is it?
Sorry.
Cue the color bars.
What
time is it? Oh. Alright. What time is it?
It's game time. That's what Matt always says.
I said, what time is it?
Game time.
Live from YouTube this time. It is
Well,
the
really.
NOF. Yeah, well, well, we're premiering it technically. Anyway, this is the brand new NOFSRL After Dark Midnight Series on NR 2003 during the pandemic. The most fun, the most chaotic, the most random, and the most stupidest NR 2003 races mankind has ever done here. This is round number 1 of I don't know how many races this is going to be at the Talladega No-Wall Super Speedway with an unknown name. We're just going to call it Talladega No-Wall. Anyway, I'm Marty Sakala, joined alongside Napa Fan. First off, hope you're all staying safe and healthy, practicing social distancing. And thank you to all of our first responders out there who continue to fight and help all of us during these tough times right now. Napa, we're in for a fun one, and you guys are all in for a treat tonight.
You are, and we're going to be having too much fun. And if you're not in our Discord, you're gonna get a taste of what it's like at this exact hour every night, because we just go crazy at midnight to 1 o'clock. And with NOFSRL After Dark, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. And who cares what happens in this race, because there aren't any cautions, and we might end up with nobody finishing this race, but who knows? It's going to be fun. But we're going to have a lot of fun things for you throughout this race.
The rules are pretty...
Yeah,
the rules are pretty easy. No damage, no yellows, just race your heart out and don't wreck, and you'll be fine. But this race is going to be full of wrecks because we're at Talladega No Walls. We're using the new Track Pass Race View mod. Possibly the greatest mod NR 2003 has ever seen. But it's going to be a fun one. Let's go through the starting lineup 1 through 42. And I should add there's one rule as well. If you do win the race, you get a spot in next week's race. Because sign-ups happen every week for this. So it's just for fun. And this will count as an NOFSRL win, by the way, if you do win the race.
I think it still should, though. A win's a win. If this was on Napa Fan, it would count.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we should move this to Napa Fan next week. Just saying.
You want to move to Napa Fan next week? All right.
We might go ahead and do that.
Yeah, why not? Okay. So anyway, row 21, we've got Andrew Miller.
That's not his real name.
And William Brock. Okay, easy.
we got a joke here, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Landon Smith Jr., one of the million Smiths in 2003.
And then you've got Joey Hightower, one of the highest towers in NR 2003.
Boo. I got the 88 of Fisher G. That's only half of his last name, but we want to protect his full last name, so that's why it's just G.
That's why he's got a Snickers car. He's not him when he's hungry, and he's hungry for a win. And then next to him is Owen Miles in the 96.
And that's good, because this race is going to take miles to complete, so there you go.
We've got then Bradley, I believe it's Ream in the 70s.
Yes, Bradley Ream, not Bradley Rhyme. I've pronounced it Bradley Rhyme before, and he wasn't too happy about that. It's Bradley Ream. Just make sure you pronounce it correctly. It's important.
All right, and then we got Edwin Mendez in the 5, and now row 17, Nathan Orman in the 25, and then Steve Morgan, the man with the greatest comeback in all of NR 2003 with that insane championship performance in the New Era Cup Series. Head through the
number 1. He was number 1. Noah Clifton. He's number 1. He's probably going to win today because he's number 1.
And then Trey right next to him. Then you got to do it for Dale. Dale Lightning's in the 8. And then Luke Rainey next to him. Hey, look at that. 2 beer sponsors in the same row.
I wonder which one will get drunk first.
And then we've got if I say your name incorrectly, I apologize. Augustine Hernandez, and next to him is Zach Ryan. Then up to the grid we go. Gatlin Downey. Oh, excuse me, that's not Gatlin Downey. That's Daniel McMillan. That should be easy. And then
yeah, you don't mess with my man Daniel McMillan. I mean, he drives for my team in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. You know,
but
he's a
don't
good
look
driver.
now though, because look who else is in the field. Fitzy, Zachary Fitzwater.
Oh boy,
in the
you don't joke about Fitzy. You just don't.
No joking about
don't
Fitzy.
Mess with him. Don't mess with him.
No, you can't.
Watch, he'll end up winning this race. First, has he ever won a race on your channel? He has.
He won the All-Star race last year. And
yeah.
He's never won the New Era Cup Series though. He's won races though on my channel. All right, Mitchell Collins and Chris Cameron. Thomas Lipscomb, also known as the greatest agent in the world, Ace Moneymaker. Yeah, that's right. His real name just got revealed. And then the Don't Fear Gatlin Downey in the 60, because who said?
Gatlin Downey said.
All right.
And what Gatlin Downey says goes, because he's Gatlin Downey.
And then, of course, he would be in a car sponsored by a Florida company, Mikasuki. And that is Dylan Young of the 09. And if I say your name wrong, I apologize. Tomas Aldivia in the 24. And then you got the GOAT of the NOFSRL, Johnny Garner. And then he's as cold as ice, because his channel name's Ice. Ethan Lewis in the 19. What row are we at anyway?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Absolutely. All right.
There's the number 9. That is Christian Vargas.
And then next to him is CJ Williams. And I think the last race you and I called together on my channel, he won.
He did.
In the 24. And then the next row we've got, if I say your name wrong, I apologize, Valet Moscow. And this man, we don't know who's
Rob Stark. Hey, Rob Stark is in the 99. I don't know. I don't know why he decided to change his name, but we all know that he doesn't have a real name as a person. So he just makes up a bunch of fake ones. So that's why he's Rob Stark now. Yes.
He's a man of many names. I think we got people in the chat right now just saying, come on, get to the damn race already.
Come on, we'll get to it. We got to have some fun here. We're all going insane.
Yeah. Brian Ferris in the 14, and then Mitch Hobbs in the 01. You know this guy.
Hey. No,
Benny
actually,
Watson.
I don't, because this guy isn't a real person.
It's Benny Watson in the 6, also known as NA6A fan.
No.
And then,
I mean, I guess yes in a way. That's actually David Reagan, or is it? Is that Mark Reagan? That is. So yeah, honestly, that would be fitting why I took the 6, because Reagan was my first favorite driver. So yeah, there you go.
And then Mark Davidson in the 44, Jacob Hunt in the 18, and Jonathan Logan in the 12. And then you got Usman Hamid, I think I pronounced that correct, in the 38, and the 07. That is Stuart Gratton, Season 3.
Stuart Gratton's the fan favorite guy. I mean, how can we just pass him by? He is the guy of NOFSRL.
And you can tell right now, Napa fan, that Stuart is jacked up.
Wow.
Chase Harrison in the 26, Justin Zidell in the 41. And then the front row, the 55 of Alexander Rowe. And how about the man on the pole, the man that inspired me kind of to do this series because of the Race View mod? That's Tristan Allen in the 20.
He still hasn't won a Chick-fil-A Cup Series race yet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to say it.
Can we get an F to pay respects?
Yeah, come on. You gotta give your donations to Tristan. He's been going through a lot the past 5 years, okay?
Alright, everyone's all sounding good to go. So the rules are simple. 30 laps.
There are no rules.
No cautions, no damage, all wrecks. There are no rules. If you win,
there are no rules in
NOFSRL
After Dark.
Absolutely. You got that right. No rules in this series. But it's going to be a fun one. I can't wait. Everyone can't wait. It's going to be Tristan Allen, Alexander Rowe bringing the field to green. The pace car is in. There are no walls here at this version of Talladega. But it's going to be a fun show at speeds of 250 miles an hour. And the green flag is out. It's showtime for the first race of the NOFSRL Dark Midnight Series. As they
Meow, 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 meow.
Giving a good draft drafted Tristan Allen out of turn 2 as they work their way down the back stretch for the first time today. Looks like trying to make
I want my
3
money back.
wide.
I want these cars to be flying off the racetrack.
Same here. Working a 3-wide situation. That is the 12 of Jonathan Logan up to 4th position. Look at turns 3 and 4. They got that berm on the bottom. You don't want to hit that. You don't want to hit the berm either in this tri-oval area. Look how high that grass is.
It's they need to mow it, honestly. I mean,
Absolutely.
come on. Where's the groundskeeping crew here? I mean, you know, grass doesn't stop growing. It always grows, so you got to cut it.
At the stripe, it was the 44, but the new leader is Mitch Hobbs, and the only some drivers have decided to fire. Oh, that's why.
We had a boo-boo.
It's Fitzy.
Uh-oh.
Fitzy, can we get an F for Fitzy?
That's unfortunate, but you know what? It's okay. He already has enough wins.
Man, look at all the smoke they have to go through. Holy smokes!
You shouldn't smoke cigarettes. I don't know why they're doing that. It's illegal to smoke in public places.
Anyway, we'll get to the Carnage Cam after the race so we can show you everything that happened. Because remember, there are no yellows and there are no rules. Anyway, top 2 have pulled away. Up into 3rd is Gatlin Downey in the 60. Nice push from his fellow Ford driver, Chris Cameron. And now Ryan trying to draft off of Downey. But here comes the 17, Thomas Lipscomb. Ace Moneymaker has entered the top 5. They're 4 wide, though, for 6th spot. Oh, there goes the 55! McMillan's in it as well, and here we go. They're about to hit the brim. Upside down.
Oh my
goes
goodness.
the 18.
Oh no.
Save with the 38. That's Hunt.
Oh, all those poor
Thomas.
fans. See, magic is real. Now you can't see them.
Now you see them, and now you don't. Surprisingly, though, they have remained a pack just past 3 laps. And now up to 2nd is Tomas Saldivia, but still out in front is Mitch Hobbs. 3rd position is Downey, who needs to get better in the New Era Cup Series, just saying.
Yeah, get better, man. Come on.
And then just shutting the door on Moscow, that is Lipscomb. I think the top 5 drivers are not, or 3 or 4 of the top 5 drivers are not even in my series, surprisingly.
Well, hey, you know what? Who cares? Because they're here
Exactly.
anyway. They got to start their career somewhere. I mean, a lot of these guys aren't in my league either. They're like their first NOFSRL start, and it's in this thing. What are they thinking?
They decided to go crazy. I mean, it's NOFSRL Dark, though.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, after the race, give us what you think the quote of the night is of what we have said, and we will fictionally pin it on the YouTube chat.
We can just type it in the Discord and pin it there. I mean, come on.
That's true, yeah, because we'll
can
be
be
watching this on
innovative.
Discord as well. Absolutely, but they're all being safe. They don't want to take any risks early on. A lot of single-file racing. But Valley Moscow says, screw it, I'm going to go for it. And then Lipscomb with the draft shut the door. And now, bye-bye to Tomas Saldivia on the outside.
An outside lane does not work here, and I know this isn't a real racetrack, but, you know, well, obviously it's not a real racetrack. Kyle Buschetta wasn't, so I know even if there were walls here, it still wouldn't be a real racetrack. We all know that, but still, you know, that 17's looking really fast. Pretty good for someone who's named after a university.
Thomas Lipscomb to the point, but here comes Moscow getting the help from Saldivia. They're 2x2 being safe for right now. We got 3 wide happening though, mid of this pack. Here comes the 16 of Chris Cameron inside on Luke Rainey. Takes that position away. A lot of 2x2 racing for right now. Zach Ryan, he's up to 3rd spot in the 42 as they climb the banking. 33 degrees, I believe it was, when we recorded the New Era Cup Series race yesterday.
I think there's more banking here than in the real version.
Wall,
if you look
yeah.
at the tri-oval, it's a little exaggerated. I don't know how that happened, but
Here comes Saldivia. He looks to the inside, trying to take the lead away. The push is coming from Cameron. Out of turn 4. Now they're all going 2x2, 3 wide. Here comes Johnny in the 7. Ooh, can't Cameron shut the door on him?
I realize we have a lot of cars sponsored by alcohol. How fitting is that?
Hey,
Jim
I'm
Beam, we
21
got
and
Jack,
you're almost.
we got Bud, and then we got Miller. There's probably another one in here somewhere, too.
So
Coors. Yeah, Coors Light.
Coors. That's right, Coors Light. Here comes the 0-1. Mitch Hobbs back to the inside on Gardner for second position. He's got that. Now does he challenge Cameron for the lead? Oh, they're newly bump drafted at speeds of 250 miles an hour. Three wide
they're going to get a ticket. We should have a police car here as well, and they're in the back of the field, and it's chasing all these guys who are going over the speed limit.
And the rating's much higher for the cop car. That would be like 300 miles an hour. I don't know.
Well, he would also be speeding, which means he would give a ticket.
True.
But who would give the police officer the ticket if he's already a police officer? Would he just give the ticket to himself, or would another police officer give him the ticket?
Cameron looks to the inside for second spot with help from Christian Vargas. He takes that. Oh, we had a wreck off of turn 4. Remember, we'll look at the carnage cam in a moment, and it looks like the ones involved, same with the 66.
He just wanted to sign some autographs. That's all it was.
Whoa, we got issues. We got a lot of issues.
Yeah, the autograph session's starting to really get going here. So all these guys want to get with the fans and give them their autographs, even though we have 20 to go. And I just said we have 20 to go.
So we got to pick out sponsors.
Yeah, we got our sponsors. We're sponsored by Discord. They help us out with a lot of things. It wouldn't be possible without them. We're sponsored probably by every alcohol that's sponsoring a car in this race because, we're not drunk right now, but we're acting like it. What else are we sponsored by, Marty?
We're sponsored, you already said alcohol, so I was going to say Hennessy.
That one isn't sponsored. I mean, I mentioned all the ones that were on the cards, but that one too.
We're sponsored by Foster's Beer. Never mind, that's alcohol again. For the lead, Chris Cameron inside. He's got it. They got traffic ahead, though, that these drivers have to deal with. Oh, that's Downey in the 60. They're going to get by the top 3 without a hit.
It's like his name. He's going down.
Yeah. Oh, watch this pack here. They catch up to the slow car. Yeah, he's not falling down. He's falling rapidly. He should fear that.
It should be Gatlin rapidly.
Man, look at all the moves going on, though. It is insane. They got moves like Jagger. 4 cars under this blanket here, but to the point is Jacob Hunt in the 18.
How is that possible? He went upside down earlier. He's a lap down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. 2
Martin
cars
James
under a blanket.
Sakala, you need to be better with your information.
Hey, come on. We just figured this roster out yesterday. Finalized it. But look at,
he's a lap down. That has nothing to do with knowing the roster.
Look at the draft they've got up to. So a lot more drivers now entering this battle for the lead. Here comes Lipscomb to the inside. Ace Moneymaker. But for the lead is Hobbs down low on Cameron. And Lipscomb's not going to be happy because of his fictional teammate there. Yeah, Cameron's not going to be happy at Lipscomb, so I guess he's not going to be buying any DeWalt tools soon. Now they catch up to Nathan Orman in the 25, as well as Usman Hamid in the 38.
Yeah, we got lap traffic here, and that could cause some more accidents, which means more fun. Well, it's fun if you're not in the accident, but it's fun to watch them be in the accidents. But the fans love it too. I mean, they get those cars really close up.
They get as close as possible to the fans here at this track. 3 wide, 4 wide for the lead. Here comes the 48. They lap down. Never mind.
Boy, this isn't the first time you've gotten excited for lap down machines. I remember when we had the battle race those couple of years. I think the last one we did, you got all excited for a lap car coming to the inside, and that wasn't the case. But yeah, who knows who's on the lead lap right now? Maybe we can't just give the race win to whoever wins in this pack, even if they are lap down, because there aren't any rules, right?
Yeah, there's no rules. However, though, first off, we're approaching the bottom of the hour. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the NOFSRL network.
And welcome back to KRUD, your home for all of your favorites. Oh man, I messed that up. You see, you laughed and you made me mess up. But here we play all of your favorite "You Can't Get Away with Stealing My Car" hits, and these guys are driving like they just stole a car, so that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hard to do that.
Anyway, let's reset the field for you. Mitch Hobbs has dominated the race so far today. Who in the world's in second? That's my question. It's the 43, C.J. Williams. Man, imagine if he wins again, Nappa.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he'd love for me to be in the booth more often if he keeps on winning with me in the booth here. But he's sponsored by Cheerios, and most Americans, I think, eat cereal in the morning. But us real people, we eat cereal with chocolate milk at night.
I eat cereal with no milk. Speaking of cereal,
what kind of a psychopath are you?
Speaking of cereal, trying to unlap himself is Edwin Mendez in the 5. Man, I guess, you know, with him not running in the front of the lead pack, I mean, technically he is, but not leading the actual race, he's not earning his stripes today.
You know, I have this thing against Frosted Flakes. I haven't had them since I was 4 years old because I choked on them, so I don't like Frosted Flakes, so I'm glad Edwin Mendez isn't winning this race because I don't like Frosted Flakes.
So they're not great then, that's what you're saying.
No, they're not. They're not. It's all a fabrication. It's all a lie. Frosted Flakes aren't great. I'm sorry, Tony. Don't try to choke me when I'm 4 years old. Maybe it needs to be different.
Man, look at them all trying to fan out 4 wide. Here comes the 0-0 down to the bottom. Mitchell Collins, but gets shut on the door by, is that Kyle Busch in the 18? Because he's driving like it. That's Hunt. 3 wide. That's for third. Some drivers got to slow down because they were concerned a little bit about that 42 machine of Zach Ryan exiting pit road. Don't forget, after the race, we will be going through the Carnage Cam and show you everything that is going on. These drivers are getting wrecked.
They're going through the air and they're flying. I'm surprised they didn't call this the airplane series, but these aren't very good airplanes.
For the lead, Chris Cameron inside on Mitch Hobbs, and the AmeriQuest Ford Fusion goes to the point. Man, some old manufacturers in here. I feel old. We've got the Ford Fusion, the Chevy Monte Carlo. We got a Dodge Charger. Only thing that's regular is this dumb Toyota Camry.
The Camry, it's still, yeah, it's ugly. I don't think the Toyota looked really well on the Gen 4.
I agree. Blame track pass. Now the 5 tried to look to the inside on the 16. Almost helped out Hobbs there for a moment, but we come to 10 laps to go, and we had a spin in the infield. I think it was the 12 car, maybe? Jonathan Logan.
Might have been.
Remember, the Carnage Cam sees everything. It's like Big Brother. Oh! The leader! The leader!
Oh boy, you know, that's like someone just gave the quote of the night right there, you know? Like someone, that's exactly like a roast or a rant or a burn, you know, basically just exactly how it is. And you just went, oh. I mean, Chris Cameron, it's like he just ended his operations management professor's career right there. I mean, right there, he just did it. And Marty was like, oh. And you know something's going down when Marty says, oh. But it's a lot longer than how I'm saying it. It extends for half a minute, usually.
Let's get our eyes back up to the front, though, for the lead. Mitch Hobbs versus Mitchell Collins. It's the Mitch and Mitch show. Off of turn 4, Hobbs remains in the race lead, but here comes C.J. Williams. This is not over yet as we come to 8 laps to go. Don't forget, after the race, a post-race discussion in the NOFSRL Discord server. Just go to the All Chat channel and you will be connected.
And it'll be just like this, only better.
Oh, absolutely. Good race happening, though, for the race lead. You've got 7 drivers in this pack trying to win it all here. But there's more than 7 drivers in this pack because you got to include that lap traffic that's in here.
They're all over the place.
Top 3, though, all nose to tail. Here comes Hobbs trying to look on Williams once again for the race lead. Coming to the stripe, 7 laps to go. Anything can happen. Remember, these drivers are racing Valley to get into the show next week, because who knows how long signups are going to take. Here comes the 24 machine, Saldivia. Back to the inside, help from McMillan. And here comes the 40 of Steve Morgan. Where'd he come from? He's up to 3rd at the right time.
He does. He's doing what he does best. He comes out of nowhere and everything.
Got a little bit loose.
I checked your closets tonight. You might see Steve Morgan in there, too.
Steve Morgan is driving like he's trying to race his way to the top of the Rockies. But now you got two cars trying to break away from the pack. Talladega and Hobbs, two drivers that have never raced in the New Era Cup Series, trying to win the first ever midnight race. But now you got Ace Moneymaker trying to get up to the front as quick as possible with 6 laps to go. Hobbs back to the inside on Talladega for the lead. He's got it. Now Mendez trying to spoil the party, and it could help out his teammate though. Oh, Hobbs shuts the door on Mendez. 5 to go. Anything can happen at midnight and at Talladega. It's bold, bad, and it's damn fast today.
250 miles fast. Oh wow, it's almost 260. They're going a little fast here, and I have a feeling we might end up with a wreck at the end of this race.
Maybe a wreck, maybe a photo finish. Who knows? Here comes Williams inside. That's for the second position. Talladega, though, is taking the lead from Mendez, or from Hobbs, rather. Mendez working with the 24. Team orders happening there.
You gotta remember, Marty, Mendez is not on the lead lap. I mean, he is right now, but he's on the tail end. So you gotta remember that.
Now they got more traffic they could be catching up to. Chris Cameron, who's gotten that engine repaired, and same with Zachary Fitzwater.
Wait. How can they get the engine repaired if there's no damage?
Good question. I don't know.
How did he blow his engine if there's no damage? That's a good question. Alright, here's the brand of the night. I mean, I love this game to death, but how come we can have no damage, but they still get damage from an engine failure? I mean, what's the deal, guys? I mean, you guys are supposed to be the greatest people who ever made this game, and we can't even get an engine right?
Whoa, there they go! Ah! Wow! That's
Domino's delivery. 15 minutes or less.
Man, tumbling
made
down.
Sure they got it.
Oh, he kept his car going. Man, that's the power of the DXP. Anyway, our eyes are back up to the front, though. Talladega almost 2 laps away from winning his debut race. Oh, Williams trying to look to the outside. That may not be good. Here comes Ace Moneymaker, Thomas Lipscomb looking for second. Oh, they bump for a moment. Down the back straightaway, Hernandez decides to work on the top side. 300 cars all trying to work together to give Talladega the W. The 38 trying to spoil the party. Usman Hamid will let the 17 stay. 3 drivers in this single file line trying to win this race. Here they come to the white flag for 1 lap to go. What's it presented by? I don't know.
Discord. Yes,
Discord.
It's presented by... Yes. That's what it's presented by.
Presented by Discord. It's going to be a battle between Tomas Talladega and Ace Moneymaker Thomas Lipscomb himself. He's going to need to draft big time. Hernandez trying to look to the inside. But that should help.
He doesn't have a nose.
I think that's the race right there. 17's going to have to deal with the battle for second for CJ Williams. But as they come to the home stretch, Checkered is waving, and it's Tomas Talladega winning the inaugural NOFSRL After Dark Midnight Race at the No Walls version of Talladega.
Congratulations, you get a cookie.
And a spot next week.
That too. But the cookie's more important.
Absolutely. Who doesn't love a good old cookie? Anyway, that's finished. Let's go to the Carnage Cam. Now, welcome to the Carnage Cam. It's the camera where it sees more than Big Brother can. You see, that's Mendez getting into the one of nowhere. Clifton, around they go. They collect Dylan Young. Fitzy just goes spinning. Let's go.
Edwin Mendez thought that Noah Clifton was #1 in a different form.
I think he was just trying to go fishing. There's the 11 as well in a Trey Wright. And he goes flipping, and then that singular car goes around. Andrew Miller, man, he just wanted to be single all day.
Yes, he goes.
Here's the onboard with Zachary Fitzwater. Just goes spinning like a top hat. Man, I never knew that Shell Pennzoil can make you dizzy. Carnage came off of turn number 4. Let's see what happened here. Oh, the 55. Alexander Rowe just gets into that 66 of Daniel McMillan, and around they go. Now watch the 38 of Hamid here. Look at the flipping 18 of Hunt. Barrel rolling. Like how a battery does. It just keeps going and going and going. There's as well that 38 machine. Those M&Ms are not going to be good being on the asphalt. Wild ride for him. Maybe we can see another on board here. There is as well Nathan Ormond in the 25 that got a piece of it. Nice. Watch this. He got into that berm, tried to keep his car going, but then got turned from the legend himself, Matt Tuck, or whatever the heck his name is, Rob Stark. And there goes the Dodge. Matt Tuck just gave a message to Ethan Lewis. You mess with the Ram, you get the horns. Crash number 3. Oh, the 9 just gets onto the berm. Who is that? That's Christian Vargas. We got an onboard with them, and flipping goes McMillan, Mendez, Ryan. There's Johnny Garner smashing in. Same with Gatlin Downey, and then Brian Ferris. Oh, we got a lot of onboards for this. This is going to be fun to watch. Vargas was battling for the lead, keep in mind. Just got that berm by himself. And then, ouch. That Dodge is destroyed. You know, that's not a Ram. That's probably a Viper there that's just been killed. Here's that grind. Man, tough break for guys like Daniel McMillan, who were just on the high side trying to miss. I want to see what happened to them. Why they were all stuck on the high side. Carnage number 4. Look at that for a mess. I want to see that 66 go flying, because he's flying off the shelves like a Black Friday at Best Buy. A bump from the 48, and whee!
Whoa, that's inventive.
Yeah. One more onboard from this, and that is Brian Ferris in the 14. After this crash, this car will be jumped when you go away to that place.
I bet you can find that car in a dumpster somewhere.
Oh, we got Downey.
Maybe this whole race you can find in a dumpster somewhere.
Let's go to Downey as well. Line drivers hitting that berm. Watch as well when Ferris comes back onto the track. He emerges from the grandstands, like he's going out to a WWE entrance. And then he's going to get hit by someone, I think. Look at the 9 as well in the back. I don't know how he just... Oh! Mendez just tags and just rear ends the 14 big time. Don't know how that didn't become a flip. How does everyone else miss him here on the bottom? I have no idea. Let's go from aerial shot here. That's 5 wide at Talladega. You can do that with no walls. But then Downey and Fitzy just get together. Hard shot for Fitzwater in the guardrail. And then Fitzy goes flying. Just like how they do down in Australia. That was Fitzy's.
What happens when you have too many Fosters?
Now the Domino's Toyota of Mitchell Collins. That's McMillan found out that Domino's Pizza sucks, so he just dumped him. And then Mitchell Collins... Oh! Almost landed it, then just went tumbling like a set of dominoes going. Oh, if he lands this, I'm going to lose my mind. And the onboard will tell us all. Oh, he did land it! Oh! Oh! That's beautiful. That's a 10. I don't know how we landed it, but I think that's the final carnage we got. But for Tomas Saldivia, so Saldivia wins at an average speed of 254.977 miles an hour. Here's your top 10. Saldivia, Lipscomb, Williams, Hobbs, Rainey, Morgan, Grattan, Miles, Moscow, and Lightning. That's your top 10. Everyone finished the race in some sort of way. Well, they all took the checkered flag. 21 cars surprisingly finished on the lead lap. And I gotta say, that's pretty impressive for that to happen.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the Discord and the fun and random races. By the way, if you do have any requests, that's where you'll put the stuff in. Round number 2, we will go to the Coke Zero Super Speedway, and that should be an exciting one as well. A 3-mile tri-oval, and bump drafting usually leads to consequences. So you do not want to miss it. That is going to be a fun one. So, Nappers, we have hit 1 a.m., or maybe not, but if we have not hit 1 a.m. yet, tune into the Discord for a post-race discussion. Final thoughts on the race?
It was crazy, like NOFSRL After Dark is.
Facts.
Yeah, it was wild, it was crazy, and it wasn't meant to be taken seriously, which I like.
Absolutely. So that's going to do it on behalf of Napa Fan. I'm Ari Sakala. You've been watching the NOFSRL After Dark Midnight Series at Talladega No Walls. Congratulations to Tomas Saldivia on his first ever NOFSRL victory.